Hi friends, welcome to Examsdaily YouTube channel. Today in this video, I would like to share you about the latest current affairs of 25 November 2020. Before that, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and click the bell icon for more details. The first is about national affairs, and the first news is Union Minister launches international version of UMANG App in 9 countries. Union Minister for Electronics and Information Technology, Sri Ravi Shankar Prasad, has launched the UMANG's international version in coordination with Ministry of External Affairs for select countries that include USA, UK, Canada, Australia, UAE, Netherlands, Singapore, Australia and New Zealand. The Union Minister also launched an e-book which presents major milestones of UMANG and major services available on UMANG app classified into various categories. The UMANG app is a platform designed for Indians with an aim to offer them access to the pan-Indian e-government services. The next is Cyclone Nivar. National Crisis Management Committee reviews preparedness of the states. National Crisis Management Committee, which is also known as NCMC, which is chaired by the Union Cabinet Secretary Mr. Rajiv Gauba, to review the state's preparedness for impending Cyclone Nivar. It is to hit the coastal areas of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Puducherry. About NCMC is, the committee was set up by Government of India in the wake of natural calamity. It gives instructions to the crisis management group. And the next is about Union Education Minister inaugurates 46th online Atal faculty development programs. Union Minister for Education Sri Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank inaugurated 46th online Atal faculty development programs. The main aim is to train teachers of higher education institutions associated with All India Council of Technical Education in trust and emerging areas in technology. The development programs will be conducted in 22 various states of India. The next is about Martyrdom Day of Guru Tegh Bahadur observed across the country. Every year, November 24th is observed as Martyrdom Day of Guru Tegh Bahadur, the 9th Guru of Sikhs. The day is also celebrated as Shahidi Divas every year. He is called Hindi Shadar with love and respect. He was born in Amritsar in 1621. He was also the youngest son of Guru Hargobind. And the next is about state affairs. And the first news is Union Agriculture Minister unveils Megha Food Park in Punjab. Union Minister for Food Processing Industries, Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Rural Development and Panchayati Raj unveiled Megha Food Park, that is MFP, at Kapurthala district of Punjab virtually through video conferencing. This Megha Food Park is built at project cost of rupees 107.83 crores and spread across 55 acres of land. It is expected to benefit about 25 farmers and likely to generate employment of about 5,000 persons. And more about Punjab is, the capital of Punjab is Chandigarh and the present governor is VP Singh Bantnor and the present chief minister is Amarinder Singh. And the next is country's first Moss Garden inaugurated in Uttarakhand. India's first Moss Garden has been unveiled at Kaurpatal in Nainital district of Uttarakhand. The garden is developed by the Uttarakhand Forest Department. This garden is inaugurated with an aim to make the people aware of ecological and other useful roles of moss in our environment. Moss Garden, around 300 different species of moss and certain other bryophyte species. And more about Uttarakhand is, the present governor is Baby Rani Maurya and the present chief minister is Trivendra Singh Rawat. And the next is, NABARD provides Rs 74.31 crore to develop Meghalaya roads. NABARD, which is an apex development finance institution which was fully owned by the Government of India, has provided Rs 74.31 crore to Meghalaya government under RIDF tranche. The main aim of this loan approval is to strengthen rural connectivity and rural infrastructure of Meghalaya. This loan amount will be utilized with 3 years towards constructions of 6 new roads and improvement of 24 existing roads. And more about Meghalaya is, the capital of Meghalaya is Shillong and the present Chief Minister of Meghalaya is Comrade Kongkol Sharma and the Governor is Satyapal Malik. And the next news is, Union Home Minister unveils mobile RT-PCR Lab in New Delhi. Union Minister for Home Affairs Mr. Amit Shah unveiled a mobile RT-PCR lab at the headquarters of ICMR in New Delhi. The RT-PCR lab has been jointly developed by ICMR and Space Health. The COVID-19 test at mobile RT-PCR labs will be offered at Rs 499 and the cost of the testing will be borne by the ICMR. And the next is about awards, and the first news is, Pilibhit Tiger Reserve wins TX2 Global Award. The Pilibhit Tiger Reserve and the Uttar Pradesh Forest Government received the international award called TX2. This award is given for the Pilibhit Tiger Reserve for doubling the number of tigers in 4 years. The reserve had 25 tigers in 2014 and whereas in 2018 it increased up to 65. The Tiger Reserve became this award first to receive the award among the 13 tiger range countries. And the next is about defense news. And the first news is, India test-fired BrahMos supersonic cruise missile from Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Indian Army has successfully tested and fired BrahMos supersonic cruise missile from Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The missile has been jointly developed by DRDO of India and NPOM of Russia through the joint venture of BrahMos Aerospace. This cruise missile successfully hits its target, which was another island. And more about Indian Army is, the headquarters of Indian Army is located on New Delhi and the present Commander-in-Chief is President Ramnath Kovind and the Chief of Defence Staff is General Bipin Rawat. And the next is about Indian Navy. Indian Navy acquires 9th P-81 anti-submarine warfare aircraft. The Indian Navy is the naval branch of the Indian Armed Forces, received its 9th P-81 surveillance plane at its naval airbase in Goa. This is a part of the nearly $1 billion deal with the US for 4 additional planes signed in 2016. The P-81 aircraft is equipped for long-range anti-submarine warfare, anti-surface warfare, intelligence and for surveillance. And more about Indian Navy is, the present Chief of the Naval Staff is Admiral Karampir Singh and the Deputy Chief of the Naval Staff is Vice Admiral M.S. Pawar. And this Indian Navy was founded on 26th January 1950. And next is about obituaries. The first is, ex-Assam Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi dies. Former Chief Minister of Assam Tarun Gogoi passed away. He was the longest serving Chief Minister of Assam. Gogoi was elected as the Chief Minister of Assam in 2001 and his period was led up to 2015. The state announces 3-day state mourning over former CM death. And the next is about important days. And the first is, International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women is celebrated on 25th November. Every year, International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women is celebrated on 25th November. This day is proclaimed by United Nations. The main aim of this day is to raise awareness of the fact that women around the world are subject to rape, domestic violence and other forms of violence. And more about UN is, the headquarters is located in New York, United States and it was founded on 24th October 1945. And the present General Secretary of this is Antonio Guterres. And the next is, Aviation Safety Awareness Week 2020 is observed from 23 November to 27 November. Airports Authority of India, that is AAI, started Aviation Safety Awareness Week 2020 from 23 to 27 November 2020. The main objective of this day is to raise awareness on aviation safety. The week-long celebration is being observed at all airports and ANS locations managed by AAI across India. And The current affairs for today is that's all, and if you want to know more about this, please visit our website Examsdaily Hindi. So if you like this video and if you think that this video is very useful for you, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and click the bell icon for daily updates. Thank you.